Well, Nevesh, the final piece of the puzzle has been laid here at the Gold Coast Turf Club. The last section of grass has gone down.
Yeah, that's the end of the course proper construction, and it's been an exciting journey, challenging, but definitely pleasing to see the last turf in the ground.
Take us back through the process. May 23 was the commencement date of the first slab getting laid.
That's right, we laid our first turf on May 23, and every week we progressed the sand slitting, and then we constantly turfed to follow the sand slits, and up until this point where we're at the end of the journey.
Outside of the turf, it was a step-by-step process with the irrigation and the drainage going down through the ground firstly, and then the turf was on top of that.
Yeah, definitely. The process for the construction was we had to build up the track profile using soil and build the cambers that was required. We added the irrigation system to it, and then we added the slit drainage once the irrigation went in, and then we turfed the track. So it was a staged approach, and as you said, we started on the 23rd of May and culminating in the finish date, which is today.
The new circumference will feature a newer home turn, not as sharp as previously, and the camber system. Overall, the dynamics of the track haven't changed a hell of a lot, but certainly the cambers and the turns have.
Yeah, look, we haven't changed the size of the track at all. We certainly changed the cambers, and I think you'll find it's a slightly different riding experience for the jockeys when they first ride on the track, because I think they're going to find that it's a fair bit different in the surface itself to what it was on the old track. And as you mentioned, coming around the home turn, the cambers are a bit steeper at 4% than what it was in the past. In the home straight, we no longer have that crown on the outside third of the track. It's now consistently cambered from outside to inside. I think that lends itself to truer, more fairer racing, and yeah, I think it's a fantastic design, and I think they're going to really embrace it.
The process now is meetings with the industry stakeholders to make sure about where you believe the grass is at and when it can be ready to start that process of jump outs, trials, etc.
Yeah, look, most definitely. There's got to be a staged return to usage. At the moment, my focus is on consolidation, and we're throwing everything at the grass to grow as dense and as deep as it can to consolidate itself as a surface. And in the background, we're having a conversation on the return to racing program. And it wouldn't just be a straight out return to racing. There's stages in that as well. We'll have gallops, we'll have jump outs, we'll have trials, and then we'll race, and that will all be tests that we put in place to measure how the track is performing. In the meantime, we're also doing our own measurements using penetrometers, clegg hammers, going sticks. These are all tools that we can use to measure exactly how the track is consolidating.
Also, another part of this groundbreaking day, Nevesh, is the completion of the tunnel.
Yes, so very exciting. Yesterday afternoon, when what they call daylighted, so we were able to dig out the internal soil of the tunnel. And as you know, the tunnel construction here is a little bit different to how we'd construct a tunnel usually. So it's called secant piling, and there was piles driven on either side which form the wall of the tunnel, and then we placed a roof slab over the top of that. And the final piece was to dig out all the soil in the internal of the tunnel, and that took place yesterday afternoon, which was fantastic. And now we just look at constructing the base of the tunnel. The floor slab has to go in, that's going to be waterproof. So even though we've dug through the tunnel, there's still a fair bit of infrastructure work to go into it before it'd be ready to be used. But definitely exciting times. That just signifies one step closer to the end.
Yeah, you can tell us that the end is almost in sight, can't you, dear?
The lights at the end of the tunnel were seen. We've just got to get there.
Thanks, Nevesh.